Hello everyone, I am Solar Wolf and welcome back to Solarcrafting. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make some static grass tufts so that if you run out, you can make some more in just a minute. Anyhow, so today guys I figured I would show you guys how to make your own grass tufts using static grass and some static tack. Now these won't be self-adhesive guys, I just want to point this out, these won't be self-adhesive because they are using static tack. But this is how to make them if you need them, like say you run out and things. So you'll need some static tack, your static grass applicator with static grass, and you'll need a piece of wax paper. I will be doing this rather haphazardly this time around, which doesn't make, it look that great, but it actually turns out just fine, so you'll see. So we're just going to sit here and put some beads across this entire section here. I'm doing them in a line of 5 or 4. In this case, the reason for that is so that I can make some smaller grass tufts. I'm not looking for too many that are going to be very large. I already have a set of large that I showed you at the beginning of the video. But we're just going to lay these glue tabs out, and you really just want about a drop of glue per placement. You will see here in a moment that I've had some that have ended up large splats, and this is because static tack actually is rather liquidy. It's a bit more watery than other glues, which is so that the, of course, static applicator's static will work. But you can see here that I've just laid out a bunch of beads of glue, some larger than others, which is fine because I'm going to need various sizes anyway of static grass tufts. Then you take your static grass applicator. You're going to want to clip it to one edge of the wax paper because it will actually transmit through the wax paper. Wax actually transmits electricity like a liquid, especially if it's warmer, because it is slightly liquefied. And then you just shake static grass on it. You'll want to do this for a few passes, just because it won't all stick right away, and you will consistently have to shake off the excess and replace it into your static grass applicator if you only have a little bit in there like I did. Otherwise, you'll have to make a few passes cleaning away any excess between passes. This way you're liable to get a far better group of them. You'll notice here now that I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I did squish that one grass cluster, unfortunately, but it will repair as I add more to it. You can see the glue on the back. Then you can see me here just kind of cleaning it up. Unfortunately, I had some foam flocking that was sitting there, so I had to pull that out of it. Because I've been making trees and things, so it's not like I was not doing other things on my crafting mat, of course. I will also have a tutorial, guys, for you about how to make small basic trees and things like that coming up soon, so please stay tuned for that. And then the ARG for Solar Wolf Plays is continuing. That will be coming out in the next couple of days as well for you guys, so I hope you guys are ready for that on the OG channel. I will leave a link to the OG channel in the description below so that you guys can go check that out if you want to. And if you're coming from the OG channel, well, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I hope you know that. So we're just making another pass real quick. Like I said, you're going to have to take a few passes for this, but it will be worth it. So there's plenty of things that you can do in the interim, whatever, and then it also, of course, is going to have a drying time for the static tack. But you want to do several passes so that you get full grass clusters, and this works very well. This is actually a technique I've used plenty of times when I've been out of grass tufts, so this is a good one. You'll notice that I'm using a mixture of like an olive green, a bright green, and like a slightly yellowed grass, which makes very natural looking grass tufts, as you can see. One of the big reasons that I had started learning to make things like this was just due to, you know, sometimes supply and demand means supply is almost nil while demand is through the roof. And so you can't always just get a hold of it. And so usually if I can't get a hold of it, I'll make it myself. Hence why I'm going to have some tutorials for tree making, tutorials for pine tree making, which are different, and some other really fun things. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Also, we're going to have some more miniatures. I want to give a quick shout out to the person who had left the comment on my last video for miniatures. I wanted to let you know, one, that the reason that one was done with washes specifically was because it was requested of the person I created the character for. Other than that, though, normally I don't just water down or thin my paints. In this case, it was just for the antiquity look. So thank you for pointing that out. I did want to clarify some things for you, so I hope that you are a bit more understanding of why I did it the way I did it. And it was on a white primer. Other than that, though, you can see I'm making another pass here with the grass. And guys, anytime you want to leave me feedback, comments, things like that, I appreciate it all, because it's important that we all have the ability to communicate. So if you guys have any feedback on a project, you have any projects you want to see me make, if you want to see me start an art challenge every month, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys have stuck around this long, you can see that the grass clusters look very, very nice. The grass tufts stand up very well. And this is pretty much how you make grass tufts. So, as you can see, they come out really pretty. And I should mention, you want to make certain you have a container for them so that when you store them, they don't get crushed, smushed, whatever. Just like these ones, which I made yesterday. These ones I made yesterday because I actually needed grass tufts anyways, and it's what sparked this whole video. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If you guys have been around this long, please remember to smash that like, hit that subscribe for me, leave a comment below on what you'd like to see next, or if you want me to start an art challenge. And as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I absolutely love your faces. You guys are absolutely amazing. And we will see you in the next amazing streamer video. Have an amazing day, guys. Hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.